Hey YouTube. This week has been a little bit out of the ordinary. Usually on this channel I feature my bird, Trello, my green-cheeked conure. However, I'm still working from home because of the whole coronavirus thing. But I can't have Trello in my office with me right now because I have Ratchet in my office with me. You can see that Ratchet is a little bit beat up. For those of you who don't remember Ratchet, I featured him in one of my earlier videos on this channel. He came to us as a kitten. When I say he came to us, he like literally came to us. We found him in our garage in July of 2016 as a kitten. We searched around on Facebook, Craigslist. Nobody claimed this cute little gray kitten. So we kept him and we took care of him. But he has been an outdoor cat because not necessarily because we didn't want him indoors, but he hated being indoors. But he's always been kind of a wild cat. He you could not approach him unless it was on his terms. He had to approach you. If he wanted your attention, he would approach you. Uh, if I wanted to pet him, I would have to sit on the front steps and wait for him to come to me. But as a result, we didn't really, it was kind of unpredictable when we would see him. We didn't see him all the time. I would sometimes go days, sometimes weeks without seeing him. I knew he was around, but he just, he was just in hiding or whatever he would do. So he's not neutered because it would be impossible to make an appointment with the vet to get him neutered and then be able to make that appointment at the appointment time because it was so unpredictable when we would see him. But on Sunday, this past Sunday, he came to me. He actually found me in the driveway. I was doing something in my driveway. He came up to me just crying. And again, as you can see here, he's a little bit beat up. When he came to me, this cheek was all swollen. I mean, it was like out to here. His eye was completely swollen shut. You can see here on his, oh, I'm trying to show you, but on his right paw, there is some fur missing. My assumption is that he got into a fight with another cat in the neighborhood. There are lots of cats here in this neighborhood. And it's not the first time this has happened, but this was probably the worst I've ever seen him. He came to me crying, and he let me just walk over to him and pick him up, which was something that he never does. Is completely out of character for him. He was in some pretty bad pain. But because I was able to pick him up, I grabbed him, I took him inside, and now he kind of lives between the laundry room and my office. And he just has had to deal with it. I keep all doors to the outside locked. And obviously I can't have Trello in here with me because, well, I've got a cat in here with me. One that would probably try to eat Trello. But he has this, you can see this wound on his cheek. It's a lot better than it was when I first found him. But he had an abscess on his cheek. I took him to the vet, and the vet said that the good news is that he's done a lot of the work for us in draining that abscess because I'm assuming it was very irritating to him. He would scratch at it, and so he would open it up and it would drain. So the vet had to do very little to finish draining it. But the bad news is, obviously, with any kind of abscess, it was infected. So the vet had to give him an antibiotic shot. He also gave me eye drops to put in that eye because it looks like he's got some sort of infection in there. And I have to crush up a pill every day to put in his food, which isn't so bad. None of these treatments are really that bad. Even getting the eye drops into his eyes. He's such a calm cat, and he trusts me just completely. He lets me basically do whatever I want to him, which is a very good thing. He really is a very good little cat, just he's so skittish. And now that I have him under my control, I'm keeping him indoors until he's completely healed. And once he's healed, I'm going to make an appointment with the vet to get him neutered, because it's the responsible thing to do. And I think that will probably keep him from getting into cat fights, because it's likely that he's getting into these cat fights because of hormones. And so that is my hope. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And until next time, keep it squeaky.